Every era of Lamborghini has its legend. From the Gallardo that brought Lamborghini into the modern age, to the Huracán that refined chaos with precision, and now, the futuristic Temerario that redefines the very meaning of a supercar. This is not just the story of three cars. It's the story of Lamborghini's V10 legacy, a tale of design, engineering, and passion that spans more than 2 decades, an evolution of power, style, and survival. When the Gallardo debuted in 2003, Lamborghini was at a crossroads. The brand, now under Audi's influence, needed a car that wasn't just wild and rare, but one that could truly compete with Ferrari and Porsche on the global stage. The Gallardo was that car. It introduced a naturally aspirated 5.0-liter V10 engine producing 500 horsepower, a soundtrack that could shake mountains and stir souls. Later versions evolved into a 5.2-liter unit, pushing power beyond 550 horsepower. But performance was only half the story. The design was pure Lamborghini. Sharp, angular, aggressive, with a stance that looked ready to attack the road. Unlike the exotic Murcielago, the Gallardo was more approachable, a supercar you could drive daily without sacrificing the drama. Special editions kept it exciting. The lightweight Superleggera, the convertible Spider, the extreme Squadra Corse. Each one sharper, louder, and more exclusive than the last. The Gallardo also became a cultural icon. It appeared in movies like The Dark Knight, video games like Need for Speed, and even graced the garages of celebrities worldwide. In just 10 years, Lamborghini sold over 14,000 Gallardos, making it the brand's best-selling car of all time at that point. The Gallardo wasn't just a car, it was a revolution. The Lamborghini that put the company on the global map as a serious supercar manufacturer. Replacing a legend is never easy, but in 2014, Lamborghini introduced the Huracán, and it carried the torch into a new decade of supercars. The name came from a legendary Spanish fighting bull, and the car lived up to it. Aggressive, powerful, and impossible to ignore. At its heart was the same 5.2-liter V10, refined to produce over 600 horsepower. The howl of the engine became an anthem for car enthusiasts, a sound that echoed across racetracks and city streets alike. But where the Gallardo was raw, the Huracán was refined. Its design language brought Lamborghini into the digital age. Razor-sharp lines, Y-shaped headlights, and a cabin filled with aerospace-inspired controls and digital displays. And then came the special editions, and the final farewell, the Technica blended track performance with road usability. Culturally, the Huracán was everywhere. From YouTube car reviews to Hollywood movies like Doctor Strange, it became one of the most recognizable modern supercars. And it wasn't just popular, it was a record breaker. Lamborghini built and sold over 20,000 Huracans, making it the company's most successful model ever. The Huracán wasn't just a successor to the Gallardo, it became an icon in its own right. A car that balanced raw passion with modern precision, keeping the V10 alive when the world was moving towards smaller engines and hybrids. But time waits for no engine. By the mid-2020s, emissions laws and electrification forced even Lamborghini to evolve. The V10 era was ending, but Lamborghini refused to give up its drama. Enter the Lamborghini Temerario, the successor to the Huracán, and a bold step into the hybrid age. The design, futuristic, yet unmistakably Lamborghini. Viola Bast, a deep metallic purple, wraps around sharp Y-shaped lighting, jet fighter aerodynamics, and a stance that looks like it's tearing through the future. Inside, the cockpit feels more like a spaceship than a car, fighter jet inspired, dripping in carbon fiber and digital displays. It's extreme, dramatic, and unapologetically Lamborghini. But more than just a car, the Temerario represents survival. In a world where brands compromise passion for efficiency, Lamborghini refuses to fade quietly. Instead, it shouts into the future, wild, powerful, and impossible to ignore. The Temerario isn't just a new Lamborghini. It's proof that even in a hybrid era, the brand's DNA, drama, aggression, theater, remains unshaken. From the Gallardo that redefined Lamborghini, to the Huracán that perfected it, and now the Temerario, which transforms it. The V10 may be gone, but the legend is just beginning. Because if history has taught us anything, it's that Lamborghini will always find a way to be louder, wilder, and more extreme than anyone else. And the Temerario is only the start of a new era.